friends, do you notice the really interesting thing here with the Sadducees? The problem for the Sadducees is instead of asking, how can this be true, they say in their hearts, this can't be true because if it were true, it would cost me everything. That's the way unbelief works in a lot of our hearts. Is when somebody doesn't want to become a believer, oftentimes it's, this can't be true because if this were true, I'd have to quit getting drunk and doing drugs and sleeping around. Unbelief is not the mark of an educated mind. Unbelief is the mark of a mind that has hardened itself in its own pride. You say, well, I'm glad that I'm not an unbeliever like that. Oh, look out. I think that all of us ought to pray with that Father in Mark 9. I believe, help thou mine unbelief. Because we see the promises of God, we see the things that God has said, we see the things God has called us to do, and we say, well, maybe. if that really works. And when we fall into that unbelief, brothers and sisters, you have to know that our problem is the same thing the Sadducees had. It's not that God has not given us plenty of evidence. It's not that God has not given us everything we need. It's that we have looked at what God has said and we've decided believing that would cost me too much.